welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a challenge which has been going around the internet a lot, where you ask your parents questions that other people are too afraid to ask their parents. And this is my mommy, and we've been housemates for almost like 5 years, and she is one of the parental figures in the house, and also it doesn't look like it, but ye do bachon ki maa hai. So I think it makes her pretty much qualified to answer all these questions. So I asked this question on my Instagram, and that's where some of the questions are from there, and some of the questions I found from other challenges people have done, because I didn't get a lot of questions. I think people were too afraid to even ask on that. When do they think is a good time for somebody to start dating?
I don't think there is a particular age, quite frankly.
But like as a parent.
As a parent,
What if I'm like dating somebody at 13?
I have two of my best friends, like closest friends, is a couple, and they started seeing each other when they were in 7th grade, 8th grade, which is 13 about. And they're married happily, have a daughter, and it's going strong, and they're like one of the ideal couples
like,
that I would.
School
sweethearts, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, the definitions of your this newer generations of dating and seeing, they're very confusing to me. I always say this: you have to be young and crazy or young and stupid to fall in love. So just make sure that you're not too grown up to lose away, that charm. If you know who you are and what you want out of life, you typically know what kind of person would be a good partner to be able to do that. And of course, there will never be an exact match. I personally feel that as long as you have the same direction in which you're looking at, and you have the same basic value systems.
Okay, alcohol.
Zero.
Not even tried,
because it's not about, like, a lot of my friends have this thought in their mind. They're quite shocked that I don't drink and Mohit doesn't drink, and then the next question is, oh, you went to the United States and still you don't drink. I really don't understand the connection between the two. But as a child, when we were growing up, my parents, my mother would, I don't know, it just got inculcated and imprinted so much that alcohol is not good and smoking is not good, that I don't find a reason.
What do you think about your kids drinking alcohol?
I think that's fine, as long as you know your limits.
What if I come home like stumbling
and
I don't drink?
Maybe you can come, but I don't know. I mean, I need to know that you're going to go drinking, and I need to know who you're going to go drinking with.
And like, I can't
stand up. If that's the first time you've drunk and you've come up like that, I would get very mad. But if you said, mommy, today I'm going to try a little bit of drinking first, I was like, okay, fine. I don't think you're at that age where I can say, you should. I would still say I think you should avoid it. But if you do it, and if you do it gracefully, like I don't know what they call it, one peg or whatever.
What do you think I should name my kids?
Oh, I have like a long list of names. I hope, I don't know. Are you want a boy or a girl?
And I don't know what I want.
Well,
I don't even know.
So there are a couple of names I've
Just
still reserved,
hypothetical.
because you never know. I may have more kids, not of my own, but you never know. But I think one of my very favorite names is Meera for a girl, which you know. I like the name Arjun a lot. I also like the name Neer. But I don't know if people would understand it in the first go. Like, even with Samar, a lot of times, especially in Maharashtra, people think it is Samarth.
It's like, no, it's not Samar. It's Samar.
It is Samar. Samar. There is nothing in it.
You know what I would name my kid?
Yeah.
I name it Dosa.
Because you love dosa.
Yeah, it's so nice, and it's like unisex. And then when they grow up, they can be anything they want. They can be like
cheese dosa,
paper dosa, cut dosa. If they're too hot, they can call themselves masala dosa.
Too bad. Don't worry, I'll be there, or I'll make sure somebody is there, or hopefully your husband or a partner is going to suggest some better name.
What is the most embarrassing story from one of your kids?
So I took Kabir once to this storytelling class. I never accompany my kids to their classes. There was this one time that there was a storytelling class, because it's an impromptu one. It's not like a regular thing.
Yeah.
It's just before Dashera. So the theme they're talking about goddess Durga, and they talk about the whole story and how mad she is because she's fighting the demon and things like that. I don't remember the story at all, but one thing I remember is like, so in your household also, right? So there must be somebody who yells and shouts.
I know where this is going.
And immediately my son said, yes, my ma. And I was like, okay.
You just said it to the whole class.
Yeah, but quite frankly, now that I think of it, maybe it wasn't embarrassing, because I think everyone knows that I'm the one who yells quite a lot. But it was like you didn't have to tell this to the entire world. Like all unknown people out there, dude. But thankfully there was another kid also who said, yeah, even my mother shouts. So then I felt a little, I had company.
Do parents get curious about their kids' relationships, or would they rather not know the details?
I think to certain levels, I would be curious, but not beyond a point. For you, I would want to know like a little bit.
She's always asking
but not the details. Like, I mean, it's such a private space and it's so intimate and it's so personal, and I trust her for her decision.
Is it okay if I take a break before applying for masters?
Break in the sense, not
Like
anything.
Gap or something. I don't know.
Yeah, totally. I think, in fact, I don't think after bachelor's people should immediately jump into masters. I did that, and I don't think I benefited quite a lot with it. I would, at this point of time, I think degrees are overrated. So chill. I mean, but do something about
Mama
it.
would say, Mama's very practical and thought out answer would be that if you know there is a particular skill that you want to learn, and the and the masters will actually help you to learn that, then only go for a masters or go do a job.
Yes. That's what I said. For me, degrees are totally overrated. So just even if you're taking a gap,
because you learn a lot on the job as well.
Absolutely. So no, what I want to say is, if you're taking a break, that doesn't mean you're just chilling out. Just make something out of it. So it's completely fine.
Am I intended to just be an investment for you guys? I'm not saying this is a question.
No, don't snap yourself out of it. No. अरे यार मैं तो क्या बताऊँ, ये बुढ़ापे का कुछ नहीं भरोसा रहता है. You never know which child is going to be with you, not, and are they going to get along with you and along with each other and along with their partners and whoever that is. That's not the reason you do it. But of course, you wishfully think that you have a nice family and there's a lot of love.
What do you think about me, Kabir, and Saman? We will be now.
Of course, yeah.
They will be like hum saath saath. They will be like tere sare dukh mere sare sukh tere.
Yes, totally. That's what our that's our responsibility to make sure that we inculcate that in you. But
this is too. Oh, I'm dying. This is from a guy. Okay. That too. How to know if you are pregnant from a pregnancy test?
There is something called a home pregnancy kit.
Okay.
Simple.
Okay.
It's called. It's called.
It's like I'm having the talk in front of a lot of people. This is publicly, but you should, man. There's so many people who can't ask their moms.
No, don't be so worried. First of all, if I get into this situation, dude. But anyway, I mean, there are lots of protection ideas, so you should just do that. But if something like this happens and you don't know, there's something called a home pregnancy kit, or it's called a UPT kit or something. So urine pregnancy test. Just go to a medical store, you ask for a UPT, they'll chup-chap give you, they'll not ask you any questions. And you get them in the morning. So let's say have you done the process also how to use it?
No, you get it and
let's say,
there must be instructions on the packet. No?
Yeah, but typically you do a UPT or a urine pregnancy test only after a few number of days you have passed your period date. That you should know for you to really confirm. So let's say 15 days. And then first thing in the morning when you wake up,
first pee on it.
Yeah, you have to pee on it.
Can I keep my profession aside for some time and start learning any filmmaking course?
Depends on what profession you are in.
Yeah.
Ideally, if you have spent like maybe 2-3 years in that profession, it's good to do something on the side, but it takes decent amount of time to get to a certain level where you really contribute to the work that you're doing, because I think the first few years is a lot about learning.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't recommend if you
completely dump everything else and do this.
If you love your profession, you shouldn't really dump it just because you want to learn something on the side. It's okay to take like an 8-day break and pick up something or do something as a moonlighting assignment.
But also, this is like my question: why do you think children are so afraid to ask their parents or tell their parents what they really want to do, or maybe want to pursue as a career, but like just to talk about it is so scary.
I think two things. I'll speak more from 2 points of view. Middle class families where money hasn't come very easily, so there is a struggle to get money and keep things, and moving from one financial level to another level. And when you take risky options, you're not sure about when that money thing, that stability in finance is going to happen. Second is the social pressure of your daughter does this or your son does this, but I think that's kind of moving on. That's going away. But largely is that because your parents know how hard it is to make money, and when you choose a risky option, they want to make sure that you're not delaying that part of it. One is that. Second is if you're from maybe from a high earning family, then it is a lot to do with a lot of status, and then probably if you have a business of your own or something, then you want your children to take over, something like that.
Yeah. There was a brief phase, maybe like half a month, where I thought I wanted to do psychology.
Yes.
And I spent how much, 1 hour? I was just sitting there and Mama was sitting there and I was like, I want to tell you something, and I was just laughing and I just couldn't bring myself to
I
say
really
it.
feel
And
that is
they
just-
went from every option, from being a stripper to some what the hell? You said that. Kya kar rahe tum? Stripping kar rahe tum?
No, why we say that? But she couldn't say. I said,
Like, because I couldn't say
I
it,
said
so they were guessing
so I was
options.
like, what kind of profession this is that she is so afraid to speak?
And at the end, I said psychology, and they were like, "Do you realize that our company is run apart by psychology?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know why it was so difficult to just say it. I'm a special case.
Yeah, she's a
but,
special case, so I don't
but
know.
I genuinely think there's like this gap also between communication between parents and children, where maybe traditionally from my age, not from Kabir and Samar's that generation, where we just didn't ever have that communication that much. So that opening is still not there. So you don't feel comfortable to talk about things that you are scared of, or you yourself are scared
So
of.
I
Right?
tell
Because you yourself are not confident about
Correct.
what you want to do.
Correct.
So saying that, and then having the pressure of being judged by your parents or ridiculed by your parents is even worse.
Who are these parents who are judging and
I'm
ridiculing
sure
their
there
children?
are so many.
But-
you are more like you're from a different. My parents are from a different generation. You are from a
Yes,
different
yes,
generation.
maybe.
completely.
But my well,
And also-
I think it largely happens, Neha, is because most of the career making decisions happen around that adolescence or teenage or late teenage, and there is a lot that happens during that time.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the reason.
Would you love me if I wasn't your kid? Wait, I don't think so. They love me on the first place.
Well, not a lot of people know, and I'm saying this on public. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but why not? I mean, if I adopt a child someday, which is one
Oh,
of my
okay,
cards,
that way. Okay.
So I
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Because if I have brought you to my home and my family, you are my child. and
But what
it is
about
my-
the like second part, like children not feeling loved by their parents?
in probably my
You also felt
not I didn't feel that, but I had friends and who would speak, who would think that way, and they would say these things, to friends.
Yeah.
But I don't think
I
it's
think
like
it
that.
goes
It's
back
just-
to the
it's-
same thing. There's less communication, and there
Yeah.
are moments where you feel the love, but it's never said. Like, I don't think that anybody's ever said to me like, "Oh, I love you."
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you say to Kabir every day,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
And for me, that is like that. My reaction is like, "Oh no, no." Like,
Yeah.
I like it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
But when we were growing up, we were not told. Like, our
Yeah.
parents didn't say,
Yeah.
I love you. And,
Yeah.
oh, this is a very new age thing of saying I love you and all. And I know I say it to, her brothers. But sometimes I say to her also, and she doesn't know where to look. And I'm like, what the
Because
hell?
I'm not used to it. Nobody ever said
Yeah,
that.
so we'll get used to it. So there are new ways of saying, but I was brought up as a child and nobody said I love you to us. But it was always felt. There's always so much love. Trust me, guys. I mean, your parents really love you. Maybe, there are things that they are going through and they have difficult moments and times. So it's just that. So let's just water flow under the bridge. Things will happen.
Where do babies come from?
Most of the time, they should come from the vagina, but they don't. A lot of times. Yeah,
You
they
got
should
to
come out of
explain
love.
that. They don't know where Samar came from. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
did a-
but
what is that called?
C-section. I had a cesarean. Both my kids are cesarean, so I was operated.
Okay.
So they basically cut me and brought them out. Yeah.
If you were my age, would you be friends with me? With
If
me?
I were your age, would I be friends with you?
You have to think so much.
Why not? I think you are.
Mommy.
But sometimes I would feel I would be friends with you.
You would or you would?
I would be friends with you.
Okay, thank God.
And probably, I would be that friend who would really bug you. Like, I would call you a lot of times and I would want to meet up with you. But I don't know if you would want to meet
I
up
would
with me.
meet you. Why?
You would meet me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Then
I don't
we'll
have
be
any
friends.
friends. How to tell your parents you've had sex?
Why do you have to tell your parents something like this? Don't tell your parents.
I think this from like an American this thing, more like you think we shouldn't tell you. I'm not saying I'm this is not a coming out video, like not exactly.
I mean, I think, see, if you're in a relationship with someone and if you have sex, why would you go and tell you, oh, you know what, Mom, today I had sex?
No, like not today, like not every single time.
No, I know, the
but
first
like
time.
yeah,
Are you
like
like-
I've lost my
Are you
virginity.
like,
like-
Mom, you know what, for the first time I was like, no, why can't you say
I'm pretty sure there are some people who discuss, like not discuss, but like are open with their
No,
parents
which is
to
what I'm
talk
saying.
about
If
that.
you want to, no, if you want to speak the joy of it, maybe you would. But it's not necessary to tell. Why would you tell your parents? But if you want to tell, then
Just
Just,
say,
just say it, you know, that, yeah, I have, I'm, no, what I'm trying to
I'm
did
so
it.
uncomfortable.
Arey, but that's what I'm trying to say. Why will you tell your parent? Either because you think it's wrong or because you think you're, what? Why would you go and tell? Or if you're in a happy relationship, then say, oh, you know what, mom? I had sex? No. Guys, I think this is too personal and
it should not be.
yeah, why
talked
would you
about.
tell your, why would you tell?
Okay. This is the thing that I'm most uncomfortable about, and
Go
I
for
think
it.
you will be uncomfortable and you will not answer this, but let's see. Okay. How was your first time? Do you want to talk about this on a public platform? But like, I think that's what most
Oh
people
my
are
God.
scared of. Like, and they want somebody elder to tell them ki
It is not easy. It is not
it's not
easy.
like in the movies. I think it's
not at all.
easy.
It is bloody very hard, very difficult. So
That's what she said.
yeah.
I'm dying. I never talk about these things with my
Okay.
parents, and you should see like when there's a scene like that, love making scenes or some scene like that on the screen. I just I go away.
It's difficult and it's not easy. And I think, you know, when you have it for the first time, you're still like, oh, let's have sex. That's not how you have sex.
It's in the moment. Or
yeah.
what?
I mean, just have
You just
fun.
go with the flow.
Yeah.
So that is the video, and I had a lot of uncomfortable fun. I was so
Now
nervous
she knows
about doing
I'm
this.
so cool
And
talking
I have
about these
never
things.
talked about any of these things with her. Never, ever, ever. So yeah, thanks for coming, Mami. She's a very busy lady. She
Always
took
a
out time for
pleasure.
me. And
come
would you
on.
want to do it the other way, where you ask me questions that parents are too afraid to ask their children?
Sure, why not? I'll do that.
You enjoyed me being uncomfortable and her
Totally comfortable
Yeah.
in my skin.
Then please hit the like button. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and subscribe to my channel.
Yeah,
and
give her more
if you want
suggestions to do
to
such
see
videos.
the video where she asks me questions, then comment and like this video, so I'll do it. And yeah, bye.
Absolutely. It was
Bye.
lovely. Bye.